Hello children and viewers. So today I am going to explain balancing chemical equation and how to balance the chemical equation by using the mathematical method. And when we use the mathematical method, so we get some equations. By solving that equations, so you get the some values. When that values are substituted in that equation, then that equation can be balanced. But before going to balance the chemical equations, so why we have to balance the chemical equation? So that is according to the law of conservation of mass. So the total mass of the reactants must be equal to the total mass of the products. And nothing but if you take the any equations, so how many number of atoms are participated in the reactants? So after the reaction, some products are produced. In the products is also the number of atoms must be the same. అంటే ఎన్ని ఆటమ్స్ అనేవి రియాక్షన్ లో పాల్గొంటాయో మళ్ళీ అన్ని ఆటమ్స్ అనేవి రావాలి. సో వచ్చినప్పుడే దెన్ ద లా ఆఫ్ కన్జర్వేషన్ ఆఫ్ మాస్ ఇస్ obeyed. Then only so the total mass of the reactants must be equal to the total mass of the products. So next I am going to explain how we balance the chemical equation by using the mathematical method. So I am taking the first equation, that is nothing but sodium Na will be combined when it is combined with the water, and nothing but when the sodium is reacted with the water, so then water produces sodium hydroxide and then so the hydrogen gas will be produced. So this is a reaction. So the sodium and water are called the reactants, and sodium hydroxide and hydrogen are called the products. అంటే లెఫ్ట్ సైడ్ ఉన్నేమో రియాక్టెంట్స్, రైట్ సైడ్ ఉన్నాయి products అయితే. So nothing but how many number of sodium atoms are participated in the reactions. After the reaction is also the same number of sodiums must be comes out, then only the law of conservation of mass is obeyed. In the same way, so hydrogen and oxygen molecules. So to balance this equation, we are following the mathematical method. The mathematical is nothing but, so first of all, so on the reactant side, the nothing but how many reactants are there? Two reactants here. So these two reactants are multiplied with two quotients, and the products are, how many products are there? Two products. So then these two products are also multiplied with the two different quotients. So nothing but I am multiplying with the sodium with A quotient, and this water will be with B quotient, and next the sodium hydroxide will be multiplied with the C quotient, and this water is hydrogen gas, not water, sorry. So this hydrogen gas is multiplied with the D quotient. And what I am doing here, ఇక్కడ ఏం చేస్తున్నానంటే, సో reactants, how many reactants are there? Two reactants. ఆ two reactants లో two different quotients తోని, సో రైట్ హ్యాండ్ సైడ్ ఏమంటే మీకు products ఉన్నాయి. how many products? two products different quotient తోని మల్టిప్లై చేస్తున్నా. అంటే ఎన్ని reactants కనుక ఉంటే అన్ని different quotient తోని, ఎన్ని products ఉంటే అన్ని different quotient తోని మీరు మల్టిప్లై చేయాలి. చేసిన తర్వాత and take the one and the individual element. And now first of all I am taking the sodium element. So in the sodium element, how many number of atoms in the reactants will be there? That must be equal to how many number of the sodium atoms in the products. అంటే ఇక్కడ reactants అనే సైడ్ లోపల ఎన్ని సోడియం ఆటమ్స్ ఉంటే products సైడ్ కూడా అన్ని సోడియం ఆటమ్స్ ఉండాలి. So in case of the sodium, so how many sodium atoms are there in the LH side or in the reactant side? So this is a 1. So this sodium one atom is there, but it is multiplied with A, and nothing but this 1 into A, and nothing but A number of sodium atoms are participated in the reactions. So then write the equal. Only 1 is there here. And next one on the product side. So here one sodium is there, but this one sodium is multiplied with C, and that's why you get the C. And nothing but on the product side, how many number of sodium atoms are produced? C number of sodium atoms are produced, but how many number of sodium atoms are participating in the reaction? A. And it's coming to the hydrogen. So hydrogen and any atoms participated ఇక్కడ H2 is there and this 2 is multiplied with B, then you get the 2B and nothing but 2B number of hydrogen atoms are participate in the reactions. So then after that how many number of the hydrogen atoms are produced in the products? So this one is there here, one hydrogen. So 1 into C and next plus. So how many number of hydrogen atoms are there in this product? So this 2 into D, 2D. And 2B number of hydrogen atoms are participated and C plus 2D number of hydrogen atoms are produced. But these must be equal and 2B equal to C plus D. And then you get the C value and you get the different but you get the, when you solve this equation you get the some C value and D value. When you substitute that must be equal to 2B. And it's coming to the oxygen. So on the reactant side how many oxygens are participated? Here one atom is there, 1 into B equal to, on the product side so here one atom of oxygen, 1 into C plus, okay, that's all, there is no oxygen. And you get how many equations here? 3 equations. ఇక్కడ మీకు 3 ఈక్వేషన్స్ వచ్చాయన్నమాట. ఆ 3 ఈక్వేషన్స్ మీరు ఇప్పుడు సాల్వ్ చేయాలంటే ఏది ఎక్కువ రిపీట్ అయిందో చెక్ చేసుకోవాలి దీనిలో. సో ద C will be repeated more. సో దట్స్ వై ఇక్కడ ఏమనుకోవాలంటే let C equal to 1. when C equal to 1 అంటే C equal to కనుక 1 తీసుకున్నారు అనుకోండి. So then equation 1 అనుకోండి, this is equation 1 and this is equation 2 and this is equation 3. So when C equal to 1 is substituted in equation 1 and equation 3. So when the C equal to 1 is substituted in equation 1 and 3, what do you get? So C equal to 1, then A equal to 1. When C equal to 1, so B is also 1. So now you get the A value, B value and C value. And now you doesn't know the D value. But you know the B and C. And nothing but when the B and C value are substituted in the equation 2. And when A equal to 1 and B equal to 1 is substituted in equation 2. In equation 2. So what do you get? So 2B. So already 2 into B is nothing but 1. 2 into 1, 2 equal to C. What is C here? C1. Sorry. Here C equal to 1. Sorry. C equal to 1 and D equal to 1. Sorry. So C equal to 1. When C equal to 1, what is the value here? C1. Only one C is there. That's why 1 plus 2D. So 2 into 1, 2 equal to 1 plus 2D. So 2D equal to, when I bring this 1 to the left hand side, 2 minus 1. And 2D equal to 1. But then D equal to how much? D equal to 1 by 2. And then you know the A value and B value and C value and D value. When these 4 values are substituted in this equation, what you get? So A means how much? A equal to 1. And 1 into A. And 1 into sodium. Sorry, 1 into sodium. Plus B is nothing but what? B is also 1. And 1 into H2O. Gives rise. C is nothing but what? C is nothing but 1. C is also 1. And Na 1 NaOH. Plus D. D is nothing but what? 1 by 2. 1 by 2 H2. But you get the 1 by 2. So but 1 by 2 is not the correct. So that's why again to correct this equation, here in the denominator what is the 2 value? So then the 2 is multiplied on both sides. The 2 will be multiplied on LHI side and RHI side or reactant side, product side. So what you get? So 2 into 1 2 and the 2 sodium atoms plus, so this 2 into 1 2 H2O gives rise, and this 2 into NaOH and the 2 NaOH plus 1 by 2 into 2 and this 2 into 2 will be cancelled, you get the H2. So now this is the balanced equation. We can also check. So how many sodium atoms are participated? How many sodium atoms are participated? 2. On the reactant side, how many sodium atoms are comes outside? 2. And next, how many hydrogen atoms are participated? 2 into 2, 4. 4 hydrogen atoms. So how many hydrogen atoms are comes outside? So 2 into 2H, here 2. And nothing but these two, and these two are nothing but what? 4. And how many oxygens are participated? 2 oxygen atoms. And how many oxygen atoms are comes outside? 2. So nothing but how many number of atoms are participate in this equation? Sorry, in this chemical reaction. The same number of atoms also comes outside. That is nothing but, so the total mass of the reactants equal to the total mass of the product. And then this equation obeys the law of conservation of mass. But this previous equation does not obey the law of conservation of mass. That's why these are not the balanced equation, and this is the balanced equation. And next, I am moving to next example. I am taking the next example. The second example, C2H6. C2H6 is react with oxygen. So then it will be gives the carbon dioxide and water. But this is not a balanced equation. This is not a balanced equation because here two carbon atoms are participated, but here only one carbon atom is there. One carbon atom is there. But here two oxygen atoms are participated, but here three atoms are there. Three oxygen atoms. So here 6 hydrogen atoms are there, but here only 2 hydrogen atoms are there. And now we have to balance the equation. So to balance the equations are the same method, mathematical method, and nothing but, so these are called the reactants and these are called the products. These are called the products. So that's why you have to multiply the reactants. And how many reactants are there? 2 reactants are there. So that's why that 2 reactants will be multiplied with the 2 different quotients. Nothing but I am taking the A. So this A is multiplied with the C2H6 and plus, and I am taking another quotient B is multiplied with oxygen. Then on the product side, how many products are there? 2 products. And again the 2 products is multiplied with 2 different quotient. So now I am taking the one is the C. C here, don't confuse. This C is nothing but letter C. And this carbon dioxide. And this carbon dioxide is multiplied with C quotient. And this water is multiplied with the D quotient. And nothing but what are doing here? So the two reactants are multiplied with the 2 different quotients, and the 2 products are multiplied with the 2 different quotients. So then we have to balance, and nothing but we have to equalize. How many number are participated in the reaction? How many number of how many number of atoms are participated in the reactants side? How many number of atoms are produced on the product side? So first of all, I am taking the carbon. So in the reactant side, how many carbons are participated? Here C2 is there, but this C2 is multiplied with A, and nothing but how many carbons? 2A. And next equal to, how many number of carbons are come outside on the product side? So this C, one carbon is there, but this one carbon is multiplied with C. That's why C, 1 into C, C. And next coming to the, so this carbon is over. And next coming to the hydrogen. Next coming to the hydrogen. So this hydrogen, how many hydrogens are participated in the reactant side? So here H6 is there at 6 atoms, but the 6 atoms is multiplied with what? A, and nothing but 6A equal to. So on the product side, here one hydrogen is there, sorry, 2 hydrogen and a hydrogen atom, 2 hydrogen atom, but these 2 hydrogen atoms is multiplied with D, and nothing but 2D. And next coming to the oxygen. So how many oxygens are participated in the reactions? So these 2 into B, 2B equal to, how many oxygens are come outside? And nothing but how many oxygen atoms are there on the product side? So this 2 into C, 2C plus and one oxygen atom, and 1 into D, B. And you get how many equations? 3 equations. So this is equation 1, and this is equation 2, and this is equation 3. And you have to solve. To solve, which one type will be 1? And the value, which value will becomes more? So now you have to check. So that D will become 2 times and A will become 2 times. But if you take the D equal to 1, also you get the A value and A value. But I am for better easy way I am taking let A equal to 1. అంటే ఇక్కడ D అనేది రెండు సార్లు వచ్చింది, A అనేది రెండు సార్లు వచ్చింది. కాబట్టి A equal to 1 తీసుకోవచ్చు, మీరు B equal to 1 తీసుకోవచ్చు. Your choice. But I am taking A equal to 1. So when I take the A equal to 1, when I substitute in equation 1 and equation 2. So when let and nothing but when A equal to 1 is substituted in equation 1 and 2. So then A equal to 1 means what? 1 into 2, 2 and nothing but we get the C equal to 2. When A equal to 1, so A equal to 1 means what? 6 into 1, 6 and 6 equal to 2D. 6 equal to 2D means what? So 2 into 2 1s are 2, 2 3s are and nothing but so D equal to 3. If A equal to 1 is substituted, so 6 into 1 6. This 6 will get nothing but 2 1s are 2 3s and nothing but D equal to 3. And next one, now you get the A equal to 1 and C equal to 2 and D equal to 3, but you doesn't know the B value. So that's why when this C and D value are substituted in equation 3 and when the C and D value are substituted in equation 3. So what you get 2 into B, 2B equal to 2 into C, C is nothing but 2 and 2 into 2 4 plus so the D nothing but what 3 and the 2B equal to 7 and B equal to 7 by 2 and you get the B equal to 7 by 2, A equal to 1, C equal to 2 and D equal to 3. When these A, B, C, D quotients are substituted in this equation, then you get the balanced equation. Now A means how much? A equal to 1 and nothing but 1 C2H6 plus B equal to how much? B equal to 7 by 2. 7 by 2 oxygen gives rise. Next C equal to how much? 2. C equal to 2 and 2 carbon dioxide plus so D is how much? D is nothing but 3 H2O. But here 7 by 2 oxygen is there, but this is not the correct way. To correct this one, so in the denominator what is there? 2 and the 2 is multiplied on left hand side and right hand side and on the reactant side and on the product side, so then these 2 will be cancelled. And ఈ విధంగా వచ్చినప్పుడు మీకు ఫ్రాక్షన్స్ లో వచ్చినప్పుడు డినామినేటర్ లో ఎంత ఉంటుందో సో దాన్ని మీకు LCM చేయాలి. ఇక్కడ 1 ఉంటుందంటే ఇక్కడ 2 ఇట్ సైడ్ కూడా ఏమైతుంది 2 తో మల్టిప్లై చేయండి అంటే ఇక్కడ LCM ఎంత వస్తుందో దాంతో మల్టిప్లై చేయాలి on both side. So now when the LF side or on the reactant side multiplied with 2, on the product side is also I am multiplying with 2. So this 2 into 1 2 C6 C2H6 plus 7 by 2 into 2 is nothing but this 2 and 2 will be cancelled. 7 oxygen plus gives rise this 2 into 2 4 carbon dioxide plus and this 3 into 2 6 H2O. Now check whether the equation is balanced or not. So on the left hand side how many carbon atoms are participated? 4 carbon atoms are participated on the reactant side. And how many carbon atoms are comes in the product side? So this 4 into C nothing but again 4. Okay, the 4 carbon atoms are participated and the 4 carbon atoms are produced in the products. And it's coming to the hydrogen. So how many number of hydrogen atoms are participated? So the 6 into 2 12 and the 12 hydrogen atoms are participated. But in the products how many hydrogen atoms are comes outside? So now this 2 into 6 12 again it will be coincident and 12 hydrogen atoms are participated, 12 hydrogen atoms are comes outside. And it's coming to the oxygen. How many number of oxygen atoms are participated here? 14. And again how many number of oxygens are come outside here? This 2 into 4 8 plus so here 6. So 8 plus 6 14, 40. So in this way you can balance the any chemical equation. Thank you.